Hello, today I want to show you one of our SWR and power meter, the SURECOM SW-32VU. This meter is suited for frequencies between 125 to 525 MHz, and the max power input is 100 watts. Let's take a look. On the back side, you will find two sockets. The A and T socket is for antennas, and the TX socket is for radios. On the front side, you will find three switches and a knob. The yellow switch is the power range switch. You can choose between the range of either 10 watts and 100 watts. The blue switch is for choosing whether you want to measure power or SWR. The red switch works according to the state of the blue switch. When the blue switch is set to power mode, the red switch can be set to either forward power or reverse power. When the blue switch is set to SWR mode, the red switch can be set to either calibration mode or SWR reading. Let's give it a test. First, we'll connect our radio into the TX socket on the back of the meter. Then, we connect our dummy load into the A&T socket. Make sure you use a dummy load that can withstand the transmission power of your radio, otherwise the dummy load will be fried. Now, usually we'll set the power range to the higher power first, because if we use a lower power range and the power output of the transmission is too high, it will damage the meter. So, in this case, let's set the yellow switch, the power range, to 100 watt. For the blue switch, since we'll be measuring the power first, we'll set it to power mode. And for the red switch, we'll set it to forward power. Once everything is set, we can begin transmitting. As you can see, the power is around 10 watts, and for that you can actually change the power range to 10 watts if you need a more precise reading.
將個量程變為10火，滿度係10火，咁我哋同樣撳發射。
Looks like the power output for this transmission is around 9.4 watt. Now let's move on to measuring the SWR. We'll remove the dummy load and connect the antenna we have here. Set the blue switch to SWR mode, but before actually measuring the SWR, we have to calibrate. Set the red switch to calibration mode and twist the knob all the way to the left if it isn't already. Now, hold the transmission and start adjusting the knob until you put the needle to the end of the labels, around where the red triangle and the cow label is. Once it's done, set the red switch to SWR mode and we can begin measuring the SWR. The SWR we have here is around 2, and as you may have noticed already, there is a green zone and a red zone on the display. When the needle is inside the green zone, it means the antenna is compatible with the transmitter. But once it's left the green zone or entered the red zone, it means the antenna is probably incompatible with the transmitter. That will be all for this showcase. Thank you for watching.